Hello, everyone, and welcome back to CHH Hysteria. I'm your host, Cole,
And I'm your co-host Cooper.
and today we are here with the one, the only A3. You might know him from some songs like Real Drug and Need Savin'. We love your music, bro, and we're super thankful to have you on here.
Man, thank y'all for having me. CHH Hysteria is up next. Never
Hey,
mind, they're not up
same
next.
with
They're
you.
right now.
Oh,
Oh,
okay,
okay.
okay.
Now I'm super
Oh,
happy to be
man.
here with y'all.
Oh, for sure. But before we get started, we want to give you a bit of time to kind of introduce who you are and why you do music and your mission, everything like that.
For sure. My name is A3. My government name is Aiden. But yeah, my artist name is A3. The reason why I do music, I guess, like my mission statement is I have this collective with me and my brother and one of my good friends, Noe. If y'all know him, no excuse. And my brother's
Mm.
350. We have this collective called Solace Music, and it means peace beyond understanding, and that's like our whole mission statement. Like if you don't stand for something, you'll fall for everything. So what we stand for is peace, bringing peace, whether that be through music, whether that be through clothes, whether that be through just fun videos, fun songs, so I would say that's like an overall why I do music. But I would say my music is for people that feel too much. If you hear a lot of my music, I'm very emotional, and I'm very like emotional based, and I want to let people know that it's okay to be emotional, and it's okay to feel what you feel, but it's okay not to trust in that, because
Mm.
us as Christians, we operate from a place of truth, not feeling, so feelings are very normal, feelings are very valid, but sometimes they're not true, so I make music just to let people know that it's okay to feel, and it's okay to be where you're at, but to let them know that they're not gonna stay there, but yeah, I think I got the question.
Yeah, no, that's super good. I love everything you said, and I think that's a super good mission statement and like why you do this. Actually, I had a pastor that would say, like your feelings are a gauge and not a guide. So it's like that's kind of what you're
Mm,
saying, like
yeah, yeah, yeah.
your feelings are important, but you can't always trust in them. That's like
Yeah.
Pastor A3 up here.
Faster.
Yes,
uh,
thirsty.
but yeah, we love your new song "Need Saving," which came out earlier this month or late last month. I can't remember the exact release date off the top of my
It was
head.
March 1.
But could you tell us more about what the song is about and how it came to be?
For sure. So I usually how I start my songs with like phrases.
Okay.
So I had the phrase in need of a savior, need you to save us. Had that phrase for a long time, and I had a couple of production like just done, and just tried it on a bunch of different songs. Like I was just looking through a bunch of my old files and my old sessions, and I kept trying that phrase a lot. In need of a savior, need you to save us, need you, like different times, different pitches, different things, different ways. But I came across this beat by this producer called uh, Noe DV. I think that's who he is. I just found him random on Instagram, looked at his beats, and I was like, I downloaded one, and I tried that phrase again, and it just felt like very, it fit perfect, And that beat is a very drum and bass beat, and if you're familiar with drum and bass, it kind of got popular recently by the artist Pink Panthers. I don't know if y'all heard of her.
I don't
She's like
I
big.
don't know. Peep. Wait, what
She's
was the
popping
name?
on TikTok. Uh, what's that song? But no, y'all gotta check her out. I'm sure if y'all
I'll check her
hear,
out after.
if y'all hear her song, you'll be like, oh, okay, that's her.
Yeah, I get
But
Okay.
that.
yeah, so I think I heard she recently just dropped a project. She's blowing up now. So I was hearing her when she was like on SoundCloud, and she only had singles, So I
Mm.
was like, bro, I've never heard this sound ever before. I want to do this. I want to chase this. I'm just so drawn to it. And this guy had that production, so I just hopped on it, and I already kind of knew what I wanted to say. Need of a savior, need you to save us. I wanted I wanted people to, when they heard this song, like they would say that, like without them even knowing it. A big thing for me is there's power in like music, and like worship songs, you say over and over and over, like certain phrases, and it just starts to like move you, and it starts to put you in this certain mindset, this certain feeling, in this atmosphere, so a lot of my music, there's phrases where there's just power, even in that recent song I did at the end of the year, on my life, death has no power on my life, and when you say that and you really think about it, you're like, man, death has no power over my life because I trust in a big God, so I wanted to do the same thing with this song, kind of like an anthem type thing, and I really wanted to let people know that I, because I have some sort of an influence, and I wanted people to let people know that like I uh, I need saving, I need a savior, and I needed someone to save me, and once I realized that I needed saving, life got better because I realized that I can't do it on my own, because like I feel like in this time and in these times that we're at, like um, people just want to be like, I got it, I could do this on my own, I could do this, like, just front, but like no, like I wanted to let people know that I'm weak, you know, because in our weakness he is made stronger, so that's kind of like what the whole song is about, and yeah, just venting, to be honest.
Yeah. No, I love that. You're giving like hope to the people and hope through the song. I love that. And I really love how you just take like one phrase that means a lot to you and you just like really
Yeah.
punch that in, so like people can really sit with that specific phrase that you want them to. And I can hear that in
Hmm.
like a lot of your songs, like Let Me Go as well, which is one of my favorites by you. You say that a lot and like it's always stuck in my head. It's always really good. Um, but you're saying that you found the beat by just kind of like you found them randomly on Instagram. Is that how you would normally find beats, or do you like have producers you go to, or like how do you go about finding beats?
Yeah. There'll be I range from different producers. I'm working with this one producer right now, Enzo Gran. I'm sure y'all heard of him. Yeah, he
Yeah,
and
yeah,
Juice Bangers. Y'all familiar with Juice Bangers?
of course.
Yes. So those are my dogs, and I there's no shame in this, but I get some of my beats from YouTube. No, I'm just kidding.
How could
people
you?
people talk down on YouTube beats, man, but there's great producers out there on YouTube. So a lot of songs are from YouTube, but as of recently, I just been working with Enzo Gran and Juice Bangers. Um, yeah, because they know my sound, they know what I like. But
Yeah,
yeah, so I'll just find stuff. I would just find stuff on YouTube, on Instagram, on TikTok. Like there's just so many outlets to find great producers now. So yeah, so I would say like just I work with certain producers, or I go on YouTube. There's no shame in doing that, and art is art, creative. You just be creative however you want. So
for sure. I agree. Um, so you said, I believe you said on IG that this new song is for an album that's coming out. So what can
yeah,
you tell us about this album that you're working on?
this album I'm working on is called Hear the Heavens. I've been working on it for like about a year now, and it's already done. Everything is mostly done. Just waiting on mixing and mastering. But yeah, there's a I'm a big album guy. I'm a big project guy. So I love to go on road trips and like what album we're hearing. Not just like
Yeah.
queuing songs. Like I really don't like that because there's like a moment of silence and it's just like you know. So
Yeah, no, I
I'm a
agree
big
with you. I'm
album
with
guy.
you.
So yeah. So from a very young age, like I've had mixtapes ready and stuff. Like I think in sixth grade I had my first album. Passing out CDs and so
Okay.
I've always just wanted to create a great body of work, but I get discouraged a lot sometimes. So I scrap songs, I scrap ideas, a lot of ideas, but I really feel with this project is my first like full body of work. I'm not gonna say it's like album of the year, project of the year, but it's something that I just worked really hard on, and yeah, I got it. It's coming out soon, very soon. I can't give you all the date because I don't even know the date yet, but very soon. Yeah, it got features like it got WHATUPRG on it. It got Not Clyde on it, and it got one of my good friends from here, from where I'm at in Texas. His name is Joseph Stingley. yeah, y'all should go hear him out. You should hear him because he's insane and he's crazy talented. But yeah, yeah, that's my project. It's called Hear the Heavens, and I'm super excited just to share with people who care. You know.
Yeah. Um, if I recall correctly, you were originally going to have an EP that was Hear the Heavens, right? And this turned into the album?
Yes.
Or
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah. I think I think I wanted to play it safe, if that
Mm,
makes sense, and
right.
and saying, oh, this is an EP, you know, or these are just demos, or these are just this is just a mixtape, you know. But something my brother always tells me is stick to what God gave you, you know. Uh, I feel a lot of times where if y'all follow me on Twitter, I express like a lot of what I feel on Twitter, and one of the things I feel is scared when I'm about to drop, you know.
Mm,
Like I just want to like never mind, like, let's not go all in on it, you know. But my brother 350, he always reminds me of just, you know, trusting in what God gave me, you know. And God gave me a vision and a passion for albums, you know, and to make my own album, you know. And so yeah, it's an album.
yeah. No, I'm super excited because like you said, I just adore albums as well. But you told us I have three features, and two of them are like really high up there in like in the CHH, I guess, clout or whatever you would call
Yeah.
it. But how did you come into contact with like RG and Not Clyde, and how did you end up doing songs with them?
uh, so when I first dropped my first single as A3, because I've had like three artist names, you know, like I've gone through phases. But as A3, a lot of people know me. I dropped this one song called "Shoot the Coop" and "All Cooper." uh, um, yeah, so I dropped that song, and at this time, me and my brother were just getting started. I think Hovey just found out about him, and the same week that Hovey found out about him, not Clyde found out about me. So I love not Clyde. That's my dog. That's my brother. I look up to him a lot. Um, yeah, he that same week he found out about me, and I'm freaking out. I'm telling my brother like, bro, like not Clyde just texting me, like he's saying go crazy, like to keep going. But yeah, not Clyde found out about me. He was like one of the first big artists to find out about me, and we just became friends over the past months. You know, we did like one show with each other at like Seattle Fest.
Mm.
So that's where we got to like get close, and then just over these past few weeks, like we just been getting very close because I just look up to him and I just continue just to talk to him and stuff. But yeah, I was working on the project and I was like, bro, like who would go crazy on this? And actually, the song that Not Clyde was on is on right now. I wanted RG to be on it, you know. But you know, RG is RG, and he's been working on his project. And so I was like, you know, I'm not gonna expect too much. He said he wanted to get on that song, but I wasn't gonna expect too much. But and I was like, bro, like not Clyde, bro. Like what the frick? Like that's like one of my dream features, you know. So like, let me hit him up, bro. And it was all God. Like he hit me like in a day. He hit me back in a day. Like here you go, bro. I was like, man,
Dang, that was
Wow.
bro,
fast.
you know. Yeah, bro. Like so, I knew it was God, and but the RG feature. So that song that he's on, it's a new one. It's like it's the newest one that became on the project,
Okay.
and I was gonna hold it. I was gonna hold it to after the project, but I posted like a snippet of it and on TikTok and stuff, and people really liked it, and I really liked it, and I was just like, man, I'm just gonna drop it. And originally it was just me, but and I was in Atlanta, I think 2 months ago, and we were just hanging out. You know, me and my brother RG, we were just hanging out, and I showed him a merch piece that I have for my project. You know, I'm like,
Mm.
hey, bro, what do you think of this? Because you know, I look up to RG as well, and I was like, what do you think of this? And so it says the track list, right? And he looks at me, and he's like, damn, I didn't make the album. I was like, bro, what do you mean, bro? This is you. It's on you, not on me. And so I was like, let's get it. He's like, what's that one joint that you posted on TikTok? The song is called "Ride with Me." He's like, "Ride with me, ride with me," man. You know. He's like, I'm like, oh, you want to get on that one? You know. So he was also supposed to be on "Need Saving." You know. So he was supposed to be like on just different songs. You know. But but yeah, he's like, we'll lock it in. So we went to my brother's house and we just had a session, and he just knocked out the feature. You know. So and yeah, he came over and he knocked it out. It was amazing. It was a dream come true, you know. And he's like my big brother now too, you know. So it doesn't seem as like, oh my god, like RG, you know. But
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
like when I was like no weird stuff. I was on the toilet, right, and I was like he texted me and my brother like, hey, what's the addy, you know. And we sent him the address and stuff, like so he could come and record the verse. And I was like, man, like a year ago, I would never thought that WHATUPRG would be texting us asking for address to record a verse to be on little old 83's album. You know, like
Facts.
like man, praise God. You know, like God is really faithful, and God really answers, and never, like, you know. And we just shot the music video for that too. And I was just like I was really sitting there and I was like, man, like this is like a guy I looked up to for years, you know, like this is like one of my heroes, and I'm doing a video with him, you know. So yeah, I don't know if that answers your question, but I'm
No,
sorry for
that does.
rambling.
No, you're good. Yeah,
Yeah,
we
you're
love,
good.
we love hearing all those stories of how things come to be. That's super cool, and I'm
Yeah.
super happy for you. You know, getting features with
Thank
people
you.
you look up to and becoming brothers with them.
Yeah.
That's like an insane feeling. You know, so like I'm super happy for you.
Yeah.
Really excited for the album. Really excited to hear and like see that video.
So 350, your brother, has come up a lot already, but he also makes music, and is in the same CHH scene.
Mhm.
So how has both of you making music in the same, like, I don't know, culture, like, scene, how has that affected your relationship, if it has at all?
uh as far as me and his relationship,
Yeah.
uh affected it's affected in a good way.
Yeah.
But so uh yeah, he's just like, ever since he started music, he's been doing music since he was young, and I'm a little brother. So like I remember when I was like 8 or 9, like looking at my big brother, like he's recording in his closet, you know, like on the Apple headphones. You know, I'm just like,
Yeah.
man, like I want to be like my big brother, you know. So uh he would just let me, you know, he would just let me record. He would let me, like, even when I sucked, you know, like he would just let me
Yeah.
be there and just record. And he helped me make my first mixtape. Like now that we're kind of like known or whatever, like he's paved the way, man. Like he's really paved the way for me, and he's really gone through the mud and the gutter just for me, you know, like just so I could have everything, you know. Like one thing he's wanted is an RG feature, and you know I got that RG feature first, you know. And like so it's affected me very well in in our relationship very well, because we're just some kids, man. Like we're from this small town called McAllen, Texas, and it's called the Valley. We call the Valley the Rio Grande Valley. Like we're just some kids from the Rio Grande Valley, you know. So like if my brother wins, I win. You know, if I win, he wins. You know,
Yeah.
so it's affected very well, man. Like we just been making music together for a long time, and it's just like our dream. You know, this is our dream. CHH, we're CHH till we die, and so like it's affected very well our relationship very well. But yeah, man, I love that dude.
Yeah, so obviously you look up to 350, and he kind of helped you get into music. So have you ever thought of, or are you planning on making a like collab project or album with 350?
Yeah,
Or is that in the works, or?
I was actually at a show this past weekend, and I was just chopping it up with some supporters, and one guy said, "Bro, you and 350, bro. You guys are in my top 5 collab, bro. You guys are up there with like Lecrae, Andy Mineo. You guys, you know, like he was just saying all this, and I was like, this guy's really gassing us up, you know." And I told him like, man, like we've been making music like together for like so long when we were kids, you know. So we got a lot of tracks like together, just in the vault, you know. So uh, it could happen. I think right now, like where we're at, uh, we're just, you know, trying to establish our own like careers, I guess, you know. We've been making music together for so long, so we're trying to like just step out in our comfort zones and just like and just pave the way for ourselves, I guess, if that makes sense. But you know, like he's like mixing and mastering my whole project, you know. So he's on all of my stuff, you know, and I'm on his project too. So um yeah, there's a collab tape like in the vault. Like we can drop 2 albums if we wanted, you know.
Oh,
So
wow.
but I think right now we're just having fun, just trying to establish our own selves, you know.
Can't beat that brotherly chemistry, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, man, sometimes we be at each other's heads sometimes. You
That's
know,
how
I
it
just be like,
goes.
man, like get out of my ear, you know, he just be saying
Yeah.
stuff. You know, but yeah.
So obviously you've made a lot of songs with 350, and clearly you've made a lot of songs because you said you can drop like 2 full albums with him alone. So clearly
Yeah.
you love working on music. But what is your favorite song that you've worked on, if you have one?
Man. The one with RG, to be honest. Because like once you hear it, like it's gonna be very, very, very different. You know, like I
Makes
think you've
sense.
never heard RG on this type of music, like sonically, and I don't think you've ever heard it from me. Like obviously, like I do pop music, and it's a pop song, right? But it's like a dance, it's like a dance hall, like it's like very like clubbish, like
Okay.
it's super fun. It's something that I've been wanting to make for a while now, like, and this like song, like it was just so funny. It was so easy to make, and every time I hear it I just start like dancing, and I'm just so excited for this song, and it's my next song coming up too, so that's like my favorite song, and I'm so super excited for it to come out. So
Sounds like a hit.
Yeah.
Easy.
I think it's a hit, man. I really think it's a hit. I think it's gonna be for the girls. Not saying it can't be for the guys, because I mean
Hey,
it's for
my
me.
wife loves your music, so I mean,
You say your wife,
yeah, my like real drug is like she always puts
bro?
out
You
on
got a
cue.
wife, bro?
Yes, sir.
Bro,
Yes, sir.
what? Bro, how old are you?
I just turned 22 recently.
Oh, did you get married?
In 2020. So I'm a COVID. I'm a
Nice.
COVID wife. Wait, COVID.
Yes,
Married.
sir. Yes,
Whatever.
sir.
COVID
Let's
marriage?
go. That's cool, man.
But yeah,
Congrats,
she.
man.
Hey, thank you. But yeah, she loves your music, so you
I
got
tell her
it.
thank you.
Yes, sir. So yeah, we just got 2 more questions before we're gonna let you go.
For
So
sure.
if you were the interviewer, what would you have asked that we didn't ask you?
I guess like what's next? uh, what's next
So what's
after the
next?
project? um, I can't really say anything if that makes sense. But I'm
Yeah.
telling you, like once you know, you know, if that makes sense. I don't even know if that
Mm.
makes sense. But like once you hear, once you know, once it announces, you'll know. Like it's gonna be,
I mean, that makes
it's gonna
sense. Once you
Yeah.
announce it, I'll know. Yeah, I get you. I get you.
Yeah.
Nah, man. Like, I think God is really plotting, man. God is really plotting, and He's really just like, I don't know, man. I don't know why me. I don't know why me. You know, I don't know why me, my brother. I don't know. I don't know why, but why not? You know, why not me? And yeah, God is just really just using me for something bigger than me. You know, so a lot of big things are coming. A clothing brand, my clothing brand. I'm starting to start my clothing brand soon.
Ooh, that's gonna be fire.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's just been a thing. I wanted to start it this year, but one of my mentors, he told me, man, focus on music. You know, once you kind of get established in music, it'll just go to your clothes. So, but yeah, man, just I feel like a lot of people are just like, I don't like to say this, but sleeping. but yeah, they are, man, and it's fine. But just know that I'm working, and I love CHH, and I'm just trying to make an impact. You know, I'm just trying to make an impact for kids like me, man. Like one thing I would say to anybody out there that just listens to this, and if God can use me, He could definitely use you. You know, so just be willing and just know that you could be used. You know, like one thing I say, and I think like the Rapzilla freshman thing. They interviewed us, right? Um,
Mm.
they said like what's some things like you're trying to like do or whatever. You know, I said I'm just a fisherman. I'm
Yes,
just a
sir.
fisherman. God is I'm literally no like I'm in no position to be where I am, but God has put me there, and He's using me for His glory. You know, so I'm just a fisherman, and if He can use me, He can use anybody. You know, so
Yeah.
but yeah.
Yeah, for real.
I totally forgot about the Rapzilla freshman list. So congratulations on making that
Yeah.
as well. That's really
Thank
cool.
you, thank you.
Yeah. So just to end off the interview, we have one last question. We always try to end it off on a more lighthearted note. So I found just a silly question online. So what weird food combinations do you really enjoy, if you have any?
Fruit,
Like what weird food combinations?
food,
Yeah.
food.
It's like example would be
Like
like
if you eat pasta with ketchup, and if
Or
you
like-
do, we're not uploading this. And I'm sorry.
or like the TikTok watermelon mustard stuff. I don't know.
Pasta with ketchup. That's so disgusting. No, I don't think I'm crazy. Dude, what? No, man. I mean, I love McDonald's.
I love McDonald's too. That's not that
Yeah.
weird.
Yeah, it's-
Yeah, right. I don't know. Do y'all have any weird food combinations?
That's a hard question, actually.
For real, right?
I didn't really even know what the question was, so now I gotta think about it. Oh crap.
Weird food
I
combinations.
mean, I don't do this. Oh wait, hang on. I don't know if it's weird, but I love like when I have soup, like I take like the buns and I just dip it in it. Is that normal or is that weird?
I don't know.
I think that's normal.
Okay.
Yeah.
But here in the Midwest, when you have chili, a lot of people will
Oh,
dip
yeah.
cinnamon rolls in it. I think
Oh,
that's a bit weird.
that's
I don't-
fire,
cinnamon
though.
rolls?
Yeah,
Yeah.
cinnamon rolls and chili.
Oh,
It's so good, bro. Try
Yeah,
it.
I never actually tried it before, so we do that here, I guess.
Yeah, it's actually
Yeah,
super good.
so I'm a Mexican, right? So big thing where I'm from is like hot Cheetos, chamoy, like Lucas, powder and stuff.
Okay.
So,
Yeah.
but one thing I like is pickles and Kool-Aid.
Oh, what?
So like
And
Kool-Aid
wait,
powder.
pickles already bad enough, but Kool-Aid powder on top.
What the heck? I've never
Bro,
heard of this.
I promise you, bro. So like, obviously get a big pickle, right? Cut it
Yeah.
off. Put the Kool-Aid. No weird stuff. No nothing.
Well, I mean,
Suck
the
it,
Kool-Aid's
pause,
weird,
pause.
but
But like put the Kool-Aid and then like lick it, like bro, it's insane.
Like a
The pickle
popsicle?
juice-
it's like pickled Kool-Aid.
yeah, bro,
Yeah.
it's good.
Oh,
man.
man.
Interesting,
what?
bro.
Okay.
Interesting.
You know, fair enough, though. Fair enough.
Yeah,
You know, yeah.
It's an acquired taste.
It's quite.
No, but yeah, for real. Thank you so much for coming
Yes,
on,
thank you.
answering all questions, and we're really excited to see what's next for you. And yeah,
And thank y'all for having me, man. It's truly a blessing just to even be mentioned and just wanting to be on y'all's platform. So I appreciate you guys so much.
sure. Until next time, guys, be sure to leave a comment on your favorite A3 song.